the Netherlands. Let's hear from you.
So thank you so much, and what a wonderful introduction here. Tato, thank you. Hi, everyone around the globe. So happy to be here. My name is Margreeth van der Oord, and I'm representing Female Wave of Change, the Netherlands. The wave makers in the Netherlands are here as well. You might recognize them by our virtual background, who was made especially for today. So today we would like to share with you what change means for us, where it starts, what inspires us, and also which lessons we take from the heart. We have been reflecting on how to move into the future, and we will show this on video, and we hope you will be inspired by it. But before we will start, I would like to introduce some Dutch children to you. We will have also a short video with the Dutch children, and they are so wise. It seems at young age, from 7 till 18, the children in this video, they are aware that hatred and violence give birth to more hatred and violence, but that love gives rise to more love, and that there is a choice. So please have a look and be touched by their contribution. Marina is our technical lady today, and she will start the video. Marina, can I ask you to start the video of the Dutch children, please?
Hi, Margaret. Oh, you just want to put on the sound, maybe? There's no sound for this video. Maybe let's start again with the sound on.
Okay. Marina, can you please manage the technical part with the sound as well?
Marina, the sound is still not on. Is it meant to have sound?
Yes, and I hear it. And you don't hear it.
We can't hear it, yeah.
No one?
Margreeth, can you hear the sound just to make sure that it's not me?
We cannot hear this.
Okay.
Maybe take off your headphone, maybe.
Let me try. Can you hear me now?
Marina, we can hear you.
Okay, let's try video. Can you hear video?
No, the video has no sound.
Marina.
Like this, huh?
Hi, Marina.
Yes. It's there.
Ik zie echt tranen in mijn ogen. Het is toch fantastisch, die kinderen.
When I just want some peace and a quiet environment, I can, take a step back, get into nature, and that also really inspires me because you're just one with nature, and that is inspiring to me.
I think my family and my teachers, because I'm pretty ambitious with my future plans.
Knutselen, vooral tekenen en vooral creatief zijn. And also cuddling with my mommy. That gives me
well, when it comes to creating a better world, I get inspired by children because it makes me think, what would I want different for them in the future? I hope people will start to care more about the environment, and that we all start to love ourselves a little bit more too, because I think that's very important.
A world with no fighting
I think in my ideal world, no one would own as much money or as little money as some people do today. I would wish everything to be a bit more equal, less less high tops and low lows, because we want to create a future for other people and not only ourselves. So we should be a little less selfish.
Dat iedereen gelijk is, maar ook weer niet tegelijk. Wat ik daarmee bedoel is eigenlijk dat iedereen kan leren.
Ik zou het heel fijn vinden als iedereen gelijk aan geld heeft. En dat hij het ook dat het eerlijk wordt verdeeld, het geld.
My ideal world would be that people can be themselves, that there are no stereotypes.
In my ideal world, there would be more peace and less violence. And I think acceptance is important. A better world starts with being more open-minded, I think.
A better world starts with kindness and respect.
Dat je meteen gaat nadenken in plaats van meteen doen.
Een betere wereld begint met?
Liefde en respect. Als er geen liefde is, dan is niemand blij.
A better world starts with empathy.
I think a better world starts with happiness and kindness, but also not too kind, and you have to be yourself.
A better world starts with peace.
I also think in the ideal world, everyone would advocate for someone else, if that makes sense. Because advocating for someone else's point of view does not exclude your own values.
Really listening to each other. Your personal experience should always be heard. And I think that's, I mean, obviously statistics speak for itself, but personal experience is just as important.
Hi, I'm Tessa. I'm 17 years old.
I am Brit, I am 16.
Ik ben Camilo en ik ben 10 jaar oud.
Ik ben Magali en ik ben 8 jaar oud.
I'm Fien, I'm also 17 years old.
I am Sophia and I am 7 years old. I'm William and I'm 10 years old.
I'm Yara and I'm 18 years old.
Enjoy your evening. Thank you very much and looking forward meeting again.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Dank jullie wel, thanks. Leuke kids, hè?
Wauw. Ik had echt van Fien echt tranen in mijn ogen.
Hoe begin je?
Wauw.
Ja.
Mooi hè, Stef? Oh, wat fijn. Zo fijn dat we dit kunnen doen. Thank you so much, Marina. Those children, they touched our hearts, and hopefully they touched your heart as well. We really want to embrace this future generation of leaders in our practice in the Netherlands. And well, maybe in the future we will have some more of what is important to them to share with you. Before we go to the video of the Dutch team with the wave makers, let me give you a short introduction to start with. The team in the Netherlands is an international team with very diverse background. You can think of age and countries and education, mixed cultures, gender. Most of us live in the Netherlands, but not everybody. And change for us means, first of all, finding ways ourselves to collaborate in diversity, to first become conscious of differences and finding ways to be truly inclusive, learning about the challenges and also about the abundance it brings, to embody the process and bring those fruits, bring the awareness into the world. And after the video that we will show you, we would like to interact with you a little bit if we have time. We have some compelling questions to ask, so please stay tuned after the presentation of the Dutch team. Marina, can I invite you to start the other video, please?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
I'm inspired by learning new things, and discovering the mysteries of being human and being on this earth. So I'm inspired by people, by how they behave, what they feel like, what they do. Yeah, and learn about that and discover more and more about that.
Be here and now and feel what is important.
For me, that life lesson to meditate and to love yourself and to pause in order to grow is really important.
And we have the choice. So you can either live and please your fear and be safe, or you can really live towards love and connectedness and really make a difference in the world.
Everything is a cycle. And you can have the high and not have the low. And a coin has a head, it has a tail, and you have to go low before you go high. So accepting that and knowing that and living that, that's my major lesson in life so far.
Because nobody's perfect. Your imperfection makes you perfect. And that was a lesson that took me a long time to learn. My major life lesson has been that I'm not responsible for someone else's happiness. That was a big lesson.
Trust your intuition. Trust the love that's here. Yeah.
Love yourself as your best friend.
Be patient, things will work out. And if they don't, it's a learning session.
My acceptance and the space, like my ear and acceptance, ear coming from listening, understanding, even from the mind perspective, trying to help, maybe even to explain what is happening with them, and also accepting from the heart space. So it's kind of two ways. That's what I can give.
Oh, I think the best I can offer another human being or a being is my presence.
I hope that they realize that we've got the earth on loan and we have to be so careful with it. And I also hope that people will really be respectful towards each other and help each other. That will be the goal rather than power.
I see joy and serenity, and being surrounded by a community of like-minded, like-hearted people, and without trying to achieve anything or any specific goal, but just yeah, being there and enjoying life and enjoying each other and keeping learning.
Everywhere, I have a home everywhere and I have family everywhere. And I'm not a stranger anywhere. Everywhere is home, everyone is family.
There is a community, and that we are planting seeds and grow a sustainable life for ourselves and for the group, and perhaps for others. But
I would love to see that we care a little bit more for each other, but also care for nature, care for the animals, care for the well-being of ourselves and the planet. And I hope to be in a place where everybody is equal, that there are no minorities anymore, because we're just one big human race.
Thank you so much, Marina, for being our technical leading lady this afternoon. I don't know, it's beyond, it's almost beyond words, but being with this amazing group of people is so joyful. It's just a delight to get to know each other, to learn and to grow with each other, and to really understand what it takes to have this unconditional, unconditional love to be able to shape the future together in ways that doesn't do harm. So now we shared our videos with you. We have some time left for interaction, I think. And while we all are genetically so similar, being humans around the globe, but we're also so very unique. There is only one of your kind, right? So we would love to hear your response to some of the questions we have been reflecting on ourselves. And maybe we can share, maybe you want to share with us so we can learn from each other and hear online with each other. Please share in the chat your answer to some of these questions. I have to say, I'm still a little emotional about seeing us online. But let me start. Of course, the first question would be, a better world starts with. Would you like to share in the chat what it means for you? A better world starts with. Oh, I don't see any responses yet. Okay, there they're coming. Each of us showing up as our best authentic self. Better world starts with attitude, my attitude. Beautiful. Compassion, affection, with recognition of each other. Better world starts with everyone. And with patience. Wow. Ingun, will all of this be recorded as well? Also the chats? Wow, look at it, seeing coming, humanity in action, humility, kindness, unconditional love. How beautiful. Giving caring space to each one. Everyone needs a different space. How beautiful. So I'm not sure if we are all co-hosts of the Dutch team, because some of us had prepared a question themselves. So Cecil, can you ask a question? No, you can't. You have no voice. You have been singing. Okay, so Cecile is not able to ask her question, dear friends. Stéphanie, are you able to ask your question? Yes,
I
please do so. Do so.
I've had a few moments to come back. I mean, I've seen this video before, and I'm still, touched every time. So my question is, so my question is to you all, what would your inner talk sound like if you spoke to yourself as you do with your best friend? So what would it sound like when you speak to yourself as your best friend? Okay. Loving, sweet. You are beautiful, inspiring, and loving individual. Caring, much more positive. I so like you very much. I would be kind and accepting, always thinking of others. Take a rest in bold letters, yes. Compassionate and non-judgmental, you're worth it, gentle and kind, confirming. Thank you, you are enough. This is so beautiful. And why don't we do it more often than just today? Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for that question, Stéphanie. So inspiring. So Fisayo is here, Eldina is here. Eldina, your camera is not on yet. Jobs is here. Yes, your camera is on. Great. Jobs, do you have a question for us?
Yeah, my question would be, what do you value most in your life? I can see my family and my breath, self, my mission, children, mental health. Grateful for my freedom of choice. The many supportive, loving people who have helped me become who I'm still becoming. Health and children. Kindness, social connection. Maybe not surprisingly, but still I'm very grateful. No one says my car or my big house or whatever. So at least we are aligned.
Thank you, Jobs. Wonderful. So we have a couple of more minutes. Eldina, would you like to ask a question?
Yes, I hope you recognize me even without the Netherlands background. I didn't want to mess it up. Yes, my question is, if you believe that you're okay and that the world is a good place, who would you be and what would you do? Difficult question. Who would you be and what would you do? Or who are you and what are you doing? Maybe it's a better phrase for us. I can't see any comments.
Not yet, dear. They have. We need to think about this question, right?
Yeah, it's a reflection. Yeah, that's true. Unseen protector for all. Yeah. I would be myself, striving to do even more. Trying my best to make a difference to the world, to Mother Earth. Truest expression of myself, guided by God. Yeah, beautiful answers. I would be more courageous. Yeah. beaming with joy, steward of the resources at my disposal and make the world better. More helpful. Yeah, we get so beautiful answers. Myself and the ability to touch the lives of widows positively, give them peace and love and hope. Yeah. Thank you. Listen, knowing of my worth and believing in myself. Learn to leave the past behind and be more focused to a brighter future. I really hope that we're getting there. Do you want to take over, Margreeth?
Yes, thank you, Eldina. Deep, beautiful, deep answers to your question, right? Yeah.
Really lovely.
Yeah. So, Fisayo, would you like to ask a question, or would you like to skip this one?
Eldina asked my question, so I'm fine.
Good. Marina?
What is love to you?
Beautiful question, dear. Thanks.
The question is, what is love to you?
What love means to you, huh?
What does it mean? Kindness, acceptance, something to give a lot, welcoming, the reason for being, unconditional acceptance of who I am, loving without conditions, feeling the warmth, security, tolerance, comforting.
Well, thank you, Marina.
Openness and doing good deeds.
Beautiful, huh? So I'd like to end, dear friends, with one last question. What does your ideal world look like? Wow. Amazing, amazing. Thank you. So, Ingun, we like to thank you for giving the space for so much voices today, to be heard, to be seen. It's really, really wonderful. Thank you. And everybody online at this moment, the movie maker, the filmmaker of the two movies, Steph, the person with the hat, he couldn't be here today, but if you liked his work, please do an icon in as a reaction. He will see it later in the recording, so he will be included in our joy and in our gathering as well. I would love to see your reaction. So I see a thumb for Steph for the video. Thank you, Bonnie. And a heart. Brilliant, Steph. Pernilla says brilliant, Steph. Thank you, Pernilla. He really would appreciate it, I think. We loved being here and presenting ourselves today very much. So thank you for being with us. Back to you, Tato. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Margreeth. What, the authenticity from the Netherlands team, I really loved it. How amazing are the Dutch kids? Oh, I think we all felt that love, that pureness, and that, so that happiness that we spoke about. I think we attested to that when we said that, the Netherlands is one of the happiest countries. So we've attested to that. Closing and wrapping up the Netherlands team is Ingun Bol. Ingun, over to you.
Well, I'm officially not part of the Netherlands team, but of course I would like to. But, the thing is, when an organization like Female Wave of Change starts in the Netherlands and you start up all the other countries, then you feel like, come on, we need an ambassador in the Netherlands. And believe me, we have been looking for one for many years, and we just couldn't find the one who was up to it to really make that happen in this country until we connected with Margreeth. And, there was someone before that, and that is always, there's more than someone before that, but just couldn't live up to the expectations. And then Margreeth came, and we felt that immediately she was doing magic. So, the Dutch ambassadors, board members, Circle of Wise Women, they wanted to be there, but they did not get an invitation. So I've been begging for it, because I really felt that there was something really special happening. So finally, at the I received an invitation last weekend to join them on Thursday evening. And, it is not just now that something special is going on. It was that evening as well. And it was so special. And Margreeth, I can so understand that you are emotional for what is happening, because so am I. And the thing is, this team really breeds Female Wave of Change, although it's a very diverse team, and that's good because the Netherlands, we are a diverse community, so that is really great. But and there are more countries, of course, that breed Female Wave of Change. I'm really proud of that, to see that happen. But as organization starting in the Netherlands and to see this developing right now here, that is really fantastic. It's a great team. It is warm, it is compassionate, there's empathy, there's emotions. This is what you really want to see. So congratulations on this. And I think, and Renee can speak with this as she absolutely agrees with me. We have been looking for something like this to happen for the last 4.5 years. So we're really happy. And yes, when the next time you do come together, then we really want to join you. Yeah. So thank you again, Margreeth, for all the work that you've done, and the team as well, and the wonderful videos. I just love them. So I hope we can share them as soon as possible also on the social media platforms.